About 1 o'clock, I would say. We were down there. We were waiting in the middle of the street. We were in about 4
This
feet deep
is
water.
footage of
And,
Galveston.
some of the footage seems to be a little bit rocky.
It's almost 7 p.m.
And it's certainly unedited. But
that is
if it's
the
a little
street.
shaky or rocky, it's because the wind was getting us, the water was surrounding us. That's the train museum at the end of the Strand.
We're going to get some pretty bad winds in a couple of hours, but I just wanted to show you some of this footage.
That wall fell down. That's Yaga's. It was the only real catastrophic thing that happened. Let's see what we got. There we go.
Mike, and you know, when we're looking at this video, these are the first images that we are actually seeing from the Strand. Most of the video that we have seen has been coming off of the seawall. So just looking at this is brand new, right into our newsroom. We were feeding it live here from the San Luis Hotel. Mike, 4 feet of water. I mean, if anyone is sitting at home and watching and questioning whether or not Ike is capable of doing any damage, this video that you have just provided to us certainly shows the extent of the damage that Ike is capable of doing.
There are people that refuse to leave, and a bunch of rescuers had to risk their lives to go get them.
Into the Strand area.
Well, we could only get
when the experts tell you to leave, you gotta leave. They didn't tell us to leave, so they're still here.
Put the rain gear on.
Don't be dumb, people.
Start hightailing and down to the Strand area.
Sometimes it's a false alarm, but this is not one of those times.
It was only us. I guess some people would call us crazy, but we were able to make our way through the higher part of the street, sort of down the center. And we got down to the Strand area, the Tremont area, and this is what we saw.
And this is flooding from the storm surge because it hasn't really been raining here. We are just now experiencing the
storm
first bit
surge.
of rain coming in from the storm.
That's not the actual hurricane.
Quiznos.
This is before the hurricane.
You can see the water is already inside of the Quiznos.
Ooh, sucks to be them. I don't like Quiznos anyway.
So it is a little bit after 7. And we're still waiting for Hurricane Ike. We have like 5-6 hours for it to come on shore. But the wind is going to be coming in a circle around this area. So hopefully those trees will not fall on our fence, our gazebo, and they're actually tall enough to fall on our house, on our roof. So we're hoping this not happens, but these trees are really tall. And just saw our neighbor, their husband, Audrey, going on their bike ride that they do, I think every day. So people are still here. So as you can see, the trees are, there's another possibility that they can fall on our garage, right there. This is a big one. I don't know. I don't think this will fall. This is like fairly short and very thick.
Well, it's 8 p.m. or a little bit after that. The sun set about a half an hour ago. It's starting to get really windy. I got my night vision on here. Can't really see a whole lot with this camera, but you can see that there's a lot of rustling of leaves and big scary trees that hopefully will not be on top of our house by this time tomorrow. Technically, the eye of the storm will be here on top of us at 7 a.m. It's 8 p.m. now, so less than 12 hours. I've heard about eyes of hurricanes and that how they seem really calm and it suddenly gets really violent again after the eye passes. I guess I'm going to be able to experience that. I'll probably be up. I may step outside, but I'm not going to step more than a couple steps away from my house. That's for sure. Because it'll come back anytime and you don't want to be outside during a hurricane. I don't know if I'll have a chance to edit this stuff before the power goes out because power has gone out already in Missouri City. The winds are much heavier there, certainly. It's pretty far south from here, but it's still a suburb of Houston. I mean, we're in a suburb of Houston just to the north.